Hey, question, boys.
Yeah.
See,
You guys ever in the afternoon really low on the energy, looking for that jitterless pep in your step?
on occasion.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I got the answer for you.
Yeah.
Say hello to Dubby Energy.
Dubby
Camera?
Energy.
Dubby Energy.
Kind of like the W there. It's almost like you're going to get your win. Like a W.
Like a W.
Yeah.
Let me tell you right now. Tons of flavors. Jeff, give us an example of a flavor they
Actually,
got.
one of the flavors, this one's my favorite. Personally, I'm going to be purchasing this. It is called Grandpa's Denture Water. Let me read the description to you here.
That sounds horrific.
Yeah, this is the
It's
flavor.
got to be good, though.
The flavor profile. Ever heard of a pitaya and mango combo? It's all Grandpa's favorite treats right before bed. This is why his denture water is always tasting pretty good. Those dentures soak in that water overnight. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Oh yeah.
And create a really nice concoction
Sounds
of pitaya
nice.
and mango.
Forget
It's really
Blue
sweet
Chew.
and fruity. And you're just happy to have your grandpa around. Cheers. Drink up.
That's awesome. Yeah, like
Nice.
well said. Forget Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Get Dubby Energy.
Get some
Dubby Energy.
Dubby.
Dubby Energy online. 10% off. Use promo code DABBLE. Please. It is delicious. This one right here, look at this. This is green apple. Look at the color. Does that look green to you? It's not green. You know why? No artificial colors. No sugars. No additives. Tastes a little chalky. You know why? Vitamins. That's why. Anyways, go get your Dubby Energy.
Cancer free. Dubby Energy.
Welcome to the Dabbler. Cheers, bruv.
Cheerio.
Beers in hand. Check.
Check. Beers in left hand.
Audio plugged in.
Check. Recording started.
Check. We're good to go, dude.
We're good to go. Let's go. Another flawless week of this fantastic
Flawless.
cast.
Yeah. Absolutely flawless. Welcome, everybody, as Ben takes his headphones off to start the show.
Just
It's been a week.
1 week.
The weather today was fantastic.
Absolutely
The
beautiful.
tides are a-turning.
Yeah, man. I just getting in ye old truck and being able to power them windows down and crush some tunes on the way home.
It is nice.
We're back.
It is nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like it, dude. It almost got to 60 today.
Did it really?
That's what my truck said. It said 59.
Yeah, it's just cooking in the sun. I think it was
Yeah.
like 48, but
Nah.
for us, it's
Feels lovely, dude.
balmy, dude.
Feels fantastic.
Yeah, there was a framer with his shirt off on the job site today.
That tracks.
I'm like, what are you doing, brother?
That absolutely tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of tattoos, just shirt off, bags hanging off. His pants are almost at his ankles. I was like,
Was it two guns framing?
no.
Those are my favorite dudes.
It was not two guns framing. But I don't know who these guys were, but I was like, dude, it's 48 degrees outside, brother.
50 degrees? Yep, shirts off.
Oh, man. Whew, it's getting hot out here.
Time to start working on the tan.
Dude, those boys get leathery out there.
They do.
It's disgusting.
They are on a fast track to skin cancer.
Those dudes are pigs, too. They're nasty brothers.
The most memorable thing for me when it comes to framers is I was doing a development in Post Falls, and I was up on a roof, and word started spreading around that OSHA was in the area.
I was working for you at the time.
Oh, yeah.
I was there.
Do you remember those dudes?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They had like 6 of them piled in a tiny little car and drove off. They were just like, nah, I'm not going to be here.
There was no English, a lot of vamos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos.
underlay. I was like, the hell's going on around here?
That's funny, dude.
And then we went and hid. We said, not
Yep.
today, OSHA.
Not today. Don't need them problems.
Yeah. Luckily, it's Idaho. You don't have to follow a lot of rules.
True. Very
if it's
true.
residential. There's only a couple people that...
Just realized the other mic was on. I thought I heard a little static. Maybe not. That's disgusting, dude.
Mike didn't pick it up.
Dude, yeah.
I did it off.
Dude,
I did it off the cast, dude.
totally.
What episode is this?
Number 17.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Getting up there.
We're getting there.
When do you...
One more year.
This could be a great off-air conversation, but when do you think we start season 2? Beginning of football season?
No seasons.
Well, right now we're on season 1 episode. Do we just keep it season 1
Just
forever?
keep it season 1. Season 1, episode 482.
I think at some point I'm just going to put like season 12.
No. We could do Old Testament, New Testament.
I like that.
Just season 1 goes for as long as we want, and then when we start it, we just go New Testament,
New
episode
Testament,
1.
yeah. I like that. This is great.
And then you can archive all the videos as Old Testament in the YouTube.
I like that.
Ooh, I have a joke.
No,
It
say
might
it.
be too much of a hot cast if
No,
I rip
no,
the
no.
joke early.
No, say it.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What did the Jewish pedophile say to the child he was trying to abduct? Come over here. I have some candy you can buy.
Give me your coins, child.
Give me your coins.
Gosh.
That's a good one.
It's a good
It's
joke.
been rattling around in my head all day. I told it to everybody at work.
It's great.
It's a good joke. Tracks.
Over here. I've got some candy that you can buy. That's a great joke.
Oh, yeah. Starting off hot, dude.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Just street jokes, dude.
great. You know, we were talking about some good weather.
Yo, yeah.
Some springtime feels.
Oh, yeah. We're getting there, baby.
We got a top 5 for you.
Top 5 seasons.
Spring.
Mark, there's only 4.
No. Spring related.
Okay.
Top 5 athletes and entertainers whose names connote spring.
I'm going to hate this. Sorry. I know I'm going to. As soon as you said spring, I was like, here we go.
At number 5, Zay Flowers. At number 4, Matt LaFleur.
Okay. So it's just flowers.
Hold on. There's more.
Matt LaFleur does rule.
He does roll, yeah.
Dude rules.
At number 3, Daisy Duke. Another flower.
Yep.
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 At number 2, Orlando Bloom. And
So-
you're going to like this
Okay.
one.
Let's rework this and say 5 people who connote
Flowers?
floristy things.
Well, you haven't heard number 1 yet.
Okay.
You're going to like this one a lot.
I'm ready.
At number 1, Ronnie Bass. Sunshine.
That's good. Now that's good.
I told you you'd like that one.
That's good. That's a good one. ain't no mountain high enough.
Ain't no valley low enough.
What a flick, dude.
What a movie.
Hell yeah. That was nice. I'll give it to you.
Thanks.
It's not bad.
But I was struggling to come up with names, and I was like, oh, Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Ronnie Bass.
Speaking of bass, when are we going to get the poles out, baby?
Oh, dude, it's time to go fishing.
It's time to go fishing. Mm-hmm. Competition's still on, 0-0. Dude, one of these days, I'm going to get a fish.
Here's the thing.
I'm going to
The
lure
floodgates are going to open, and we're going to be just slinging fish.
Dude, and I'm one of these, once it's time, we can get the boat out there. It's going to be you're going to have to tell your wife, sorry, we're going to be out there for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so much tackle right now.
Dude, me too. I got a box, dude. It's huge.
I've got like probably north of 40 lures and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, me too. I have so much stuff, and I've caught 0 fish.
Yeah.
Got the swag, though.
Well, I bought some real good stuff. I haven't used it yet. So it's going to be ooh, I got a new net
Nice.
with like a 6-foot pole.
Perfect.
So off the boat, super easy scoopage.
Perfect.
And then that pike would have got on
Pike.
the boat.
It's coming back, dude.
It would have been on the boat.
I know where it lives.
Well,
I'm getting that.
it may have migrated since.
Getting his ass, dude. I know he's in there.
Yeah, probably is.
He's talking shit. I hear it.
Yeah. No, totally.
It's coming through. Coming through the airwaves. But yeah, 0-0, we're the worst fishermen on the planet.
We are the worst. Well, I mean, to be fair, we've been fishing less than 10 times our whole life.
It's true.
Potentially less than 5. About 5.
No, because I went a bunch as a child.
Oh, well, I caught some fish as a child, but
Yeah. Stocked pond, dude.
oh, yeah, I did do that once. I just remember like fishing as a child was sitting on a camping chair on a dock at Round Lake next to Grandpa.
Yeah, with a bobber.
With a bobber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go back to that.
Caught a little like 6-inch sunfish.
Counts. It's better than my showing this past season. Hello.
Yep. Steven's gonna buy an insane fishing boat.
Oh, 100%. He's addicted. The fella's addicted.
Not a bad thing to be addicted to,
Yeah, it's sick. Rules.
especially because I mean, food.
The fish? The fishies? Yeah.
Just, I mean, most of the trout you got to put back, but
Yeah.
salmon,
Salmon.
keep.
Yep.
Pike,
Big
Keep.
the big rainbows
Bass.
out in
keep.
Bass Keep. I mean, honestly, I don't really know how to cook them or fillet them, so they're all going back.
You don't know how to gut a fish?
Yeah, see what you're talking
Dude,
about.
we'll do it on here. We'll fucking put a big old
I'll
giant.
figure it out, dude. I've seen the TikTok
We'll just
videos.
slap a pike on here. And we'll gut
I
it.
can do a tuna.
Yeah, is that right?
Big old tuna.
So
I've
easy.
seen the old TikTok videos of people skinning the big old fishes over in Pike's Place, Seattle, Washington. The gayest city in America, second only actually. Well, to give them a second place, San Francisco.
Yeah. I don't really like it there.
Yeah, it's gay as hell.
Well, dude, kind of at a lull in sports at the moment.
Yeah, not much is going on. I mean, this
Nothing
whole
really.
dude. Honestly, this whole Luka Doncic stuff. I'm like, yeah,
It's awesome.
it's awesome, but I don't care. Wait till playoffs.
Same. Wait till playoffs.
Whatever.
I think that the Lakers are a legitimate contender, which they weren't before he got there.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Which means
It's
I'll
also
watch
crazy.
it.
It's also like pretty crazy that because of the way JJ Redick is staggering it, which by the way, I think JJ Redick is a really good coach. But the way he's staggering the minutes, every second of every game, unless it's a blowout, either LeBron or Luka will be on the floor.
Oh, that's good.
That's hard to defend
Yeah.
because they're both so smart.
Yeah.
Also, LeBron, like
LeBron.
I've had my fair share of anti-LeBron thoughts.
Yeah, trade him.
Yeah. But how quickly he has figured out how to play alongside Luka is shocking.
Yeah, he's a freak, dude. He's been playing basketball for 50
It's like-
years.
Like the third game,
Yeah.
he was like, oh, I know how to do this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
His basketball IQ is unreal.
Yeah, it's insane. Did you
It's
see
his,
the
love, it's
whole-
his love of China that keeps him driving forward.
Yeah, I kind of love the Chinese.
He said,
bro.
Eureka. He said,
Did you see that?
Eureka.
You see some lady suing or alleging that
Oh, yeah, Bronny and LeBron.
Bronny and LeBron ran into her in their car or something. Sounds like a joke.
I'd give it a shot.
Well, yeah. It's because it's LeBron, it's so unbelievable because he's been a major celebrity for damn near 30,
Yeah, why would he
damn
run?
near 30 years, and he doesn't have a single blemish
Yeah.
in his public record.
And it's not like he'd be driving Bronny around hammered. I don't even think he drinks.
I
No,
don't
he
think he does
drinks.
either.
Yeah, he does.
You think so?
Yeah. He's always him and D Wade and Chris Paul when the season's over.
Oh, banana boats.
Yeah. Taco Tuesday. He's crushing. He also has his own line of Hennessy.
Yeah, well, everybody does.
If you're black,
Well,
stay away from the P Diddy Henny. You might wake up the next day. Forget what happened.
Might. This is the key word. Maybe
Is that
not.
a part of a freak off? That's not
Did you
funny.
see the Diddy lawyer quit?
Yeah, he sure did.
That's not a good sign.
That's not good.
He's like,
He said, oof,
I would like to not be a part of this.
I cannot defend this man.
I will defend O.J. Simpson,
Yes.
and I will. No, he wasn't O.J.'s lawyer.
No, he was
He was
not.
Osama bin Laden's estate lawyer.
Osama?
He didn't quit that, but he quit Diddy. Which is, I'd call that incriminating.
I mean, depending on who you ask, Osama bin Laden was just a character the
Just a
U.S. made up to
Yeah.
make us patriotic, you know?
Worked.
Shit rules.
Yeah. Screw that dude.
Yeah, dude. You gotta kill. You gotta, you kill him.
Gotta get him.
Dump him in the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Get what's his bucket going around on JRE, saying how they went in there, got his ass.
Yeah.
Shit ruled.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Yeah. Osama.
Have you seen the 13 Hours movie?
Is that with Jim Halpert?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sure have.
What's his actual name?
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Is he a Polak or a Jew? We'll never know.
Both.
He's a Polak. It's an I, not a Y.
Mm.
Don't be racist, Mark.
Oh, excuse me, dude.
Get your I's and Y's in order.
My bad. That's my fault. NFL Combine this weekend.
Sure is.
Any interest in that?
I saw a rather large defensive lineman run a 4.4 today. That was cool.
Shit.
Tennessee. Big number 50.
Big dude. 50. Well, the Combine numbers are weird.
Yeah, they are weird. I don't know what's going
They
on at all.
just slap a number on
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, the hell is going on?
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
4.40 of defensive
4.46.
defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's
It's
big.
like Jalen Carter.
Big dude. No, not tackle.
Oh.
The
man.
end.
Oh.
He's the end. 4.4 is still crazy.
Mm-hmm. Still crazy.
Mm-hmm. Big dog. There's some big dogs out there.
Big dogs that can freaking move.
Yeah, there was an interior guy at tackle. 343 pounds.
Ran like a 4.8.
6'2". Nah, he ran like a 5'1", but that's still fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of mass moving.
What do you think you'd run?
Right now, today,
Let's say right now, but I give you a month to train for it.
I'd run like a 4.6. Pretty
I kind of
confident.
guessed.
Yeah.
I would have guessed like a 4.6, 4.7.
Yeah. It's still pretty quick.
Yeah.
Especially with a month. If I had a month,
Yeah. If you had to roll out there right now,
probably run a 5.2.
yeah,
I'd trip on the first 2 steps and be like, oh!
they'd they'd have a little side by side graphic of that big giant dude outrunning you.
If my first 3 steps I didn't trip, I might be fine, but
Yeah.
ye old leg muscles don't really know what's going on, you know?
The NFL Combine's so dumb.
It's stupid.
It's a made for TV event, and the fact that like teams and media actually make something of it is so dumb, because like the players are getting wise now. A lot of players aren't doing it, but it's like the people train for the combine.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, the athletes who are like, all right, I'm going to be a 4th, 5th, or 6th rounder, or I might not get drafted at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to work my ass off for 2 months to shine at the
Yeah,
combine.
if I can bench 225 38 times,
Yeah.
someone might be like, "Oh,
All right, we'll take him in the 5th round.
yeah."
Yeah. So, like, I get it, but, like, there's all this talk the highest ranked left tackle,
Mm-hmm.
who I think played for, I don't remember, SEC. An SEC school, maybe Georgia. But in any case, he
He might be a gamecock.
was a left tackle all year in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible numbers, incredible tape. And then it comes out the other day that his arms are short, so he might not be a tackle.
Who said that? ESPN?
The combine people.
Yeah, well, they said Joe
in his-
Burrow was going to stink because his hands
Yeah.
were small.
No. But I mean, that's the whole stupidity
It's
about the
dumb.
combine.
It's like, oh,
they measure because truthfully teams do. It's a game of inches, right?
yeah.
Teams do look like, okay, I prefer my my tackles to have the wingspan of in this range, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like just below that range. And for some teams, they're going to be like, meh.
Yeah,
When he played tackle in the SEC all year,
yeah.
it's like obviously he can do it. It's the highest level of college football out there.
Sure is.
But
Well, is it?
Big Ten, baby.
Big Ten.
Nothing says Big Ten like Southern California,
UCLA, Oregon,
Western Washington.
Washington.
So wild.
Big Ten, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just dumb.
Yeah, it's not.
These are like head circumference and hand size and foot size, and it's all just
Give them like a sports-driven IQ test, and then let's roll out. I think that's cool.
yeah. If you want to do like some sort of agility drills or whatever, have the quarterbacks throw, fine.
Sure.
But like having a defensive end run a 40 or an offensive line, all the offensive linemen running 40s. Like, excuse me. No football player outside of a wide receiver or a corner is ever going to run 40 yards in a straight line.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
So who cares?
Ever. They should change it to a 10-meter. Ooh,
For the offensive linemen, they should,
that'd be
dude.
sick.
They're just like,
But they have to pull. If they're a tackle, they have to pull.
they like pull around a cone
Yeah.
and go. That'd be sick.
And then they put a high schooler out there in pads and just let him get obliterated.
Yeah,
now we're
yeah.
talking. Now I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm tuning into the combine.
Yeah, make it a
Ooh! You pay you pay like $400 and you get to go out there and participate.
no, you don't pay. It's charity. What's the
Retards of America.
no?
Oh,
No, what's the thing where like athletes and celebrities? Oh, Make a Wish. It's like a Make a Wish kid gets annihilated by an offensive tackle.
no. Proceeds go to that.
No.
You can't be having the
Make a
kids.
Wish Foundation.
If they're terminal, then yes.
Yeah. Just call it natural selection.
Jalen Carter off the edge. You can bet on it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
No, they should let the boys, dudes who are just retarded, be like, yeah, I could get out there. Mm-hmm. All right.
Or maybe like some death row inmates.
No, that'd be fun.
Like, no, you're gonna stand here and be a tackling dummy for.
For the combine. You see this 340-pound offensive tackle that can run as fast as somebody who's 170 pounds? He's going to pull. You're playing middle
He's gonna go
linebacker.
through your chest.
You're playing middle linebacker. On snap, you can do whatever you want, but he's going to get you.
Just. Oh,
It'd be great. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write up an email.
The
and send it
C
to
and
the
CTE
NFL.
will start standing for combine.
Sure will. A lot of inmates in there trying to kill their families, but they're locked up.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Who am I gonna kill?
Oh, I can't tweet swastikas.
Oh man,
Ugh,
dude. So how's work?
it stinks, dude.
Yeah.
Too much
Is that a
work.
plumber joke?
Could
Stinks.
Could be crappy. No, this is what all my idiot teacher says these things all the time.
Does he?
Hate it. Pisses me off.
What are you guys learning at the
Nothing.
moment?
Guess what we did today?
What?
We got into class. I was 15 minutes late, obviously, because I don't care.
Do you get docked for being late?
No, there's zero penalty. They want you to pass because then they look good and then
Right.
they get more money.
But you can't like miss, right?
No, if you miss, you can miss 4 classes, and then if you miss a class, they just send you like at home homework. You just have to do it by a certain date. I walk in, I sit down, we sit there, and he's like, "Did anything interesting happen today? During work this week?" And people are like, "Oh, blah blah blah, this happened, blah blah blah, this happened." I'm like, put a headphone in, start watching something on YouTube. I forget what was I watching today. Oh, I'm rewatching Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast from episode 1 all the way to, I think they're at like 480.
Holy shit.
I'm at like 98 right now. Just crushing podcasts. No big deal. We did that for about half an hour, and then he's like, "All right, it's time to take a quiz." We took a quiz. It took me like 2 minutes. I got 100. He's like, "Time for a break." 20-minute break, just sitting there. And then after the break, he goes, so now it's like 6:20. He's like, "Around 7, we're going to take another break. Go ahead and open your textbooks and start reading." I'm like, what? So we sat in silence for 40 minutes. And I just watched
And then took
YouTube.
another break.
Yeah. Took another break. And then we come back in and he like, "If you pay attention to what I'm about to say, it's going to help you on this next quiz." And I'm like, so he sat there and just blabbed for like 40 minutes until 7:40. And then he's like, "All right, come get your quizzes. When you're done, you can leave." I was like, it took me 2 minutes and walked out. It was the dumbest thing
You
possible.
just like pick it up from his desk, fill it out. Put it back
I
down?
could. I have a 97. I calculated it. If I get a 0 on everything to the end, I'll still pass. So, well, they have
Don't do that.
they have a little thing that says you can hit graded or not graded. So if you hit like whatever all of it together, it'll show you what you'd get with a 0. 71. You have to get a 70 to pass. I have a 97.8 right now. It's dumb. We don't learn anything.
How many people in the class?
We started with like 24. I think there's like 16 left.
Dang.
Same thing as first year. Everyone just starts dropping. Who knows why?
And this is year 2 or 3?
2.
Sheesh.
At 4 years of this, it's ridiculous.
By the 4th year, there's going to be like 4 of you.
Well, they just so like first year there's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and there's two classes on Saturdays, and then by second year it's just Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 1 class on Saturday, and then by third year it's just like Thursdays and Saturdays, and then 4th year I don't know if we have to be in school the entire time. I don't think so, but I think it's like one option. You have one option in your last year because the class is whittled down so much. Which is crazy because like why?
People just stop going.
Yeah, they get fired or they get a different job or something. So because all these other
Most of these people, like their employers are paying for it.
yeah,
or-
most of them, yeah, they all work for like a big company around here.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of like small company guys besides me and Jacob. Everybody else works for like Bills or Gold Seal or
Bills.
Thomas, or that's pretty much it. Mainstream. Those are all the guys. But I don't know. Whatever. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
It's worth it in the long run.
so what does this class get you? Like at the end of it, you just
Get your journeyman license.
it's done deal. Like
You have to pass- you have to pass the
have
test.
hours too, or no?
Well, the assumption. So it's the way it's set up is
If you work full time for the whole time.
if you work full time for 4 years, you'll have all your hours.
So since you started beforehand, are you going to have your hours before? it's
Because I
over?
was not an apprentice in Idaho. So, no. But it wouldn't matter anyways because you can't take the test until you have the 4 years of class hours completed. It's lame. But then once you finish, you just sign up to take the test. You take it. You have to get up an 80 or above. And then you get your journeyman's license.
Nice.
And then I
What's
can have
the-
apprentices.
Yeah.
Because Tom's our only journeyman, and you're only allowed to have 2 in Idaho. So me and Jacob are his 2 apprentices. But once we're journeymen, then we can have 4 apprentices, and then so on and so forth. I mean, you can hire other journeymen and stuff, but The the plumbing market's bad.
Oh yeah, all the trades are
It's
bad.
terrible. Everybody's retarded.
Because all the old guys are retiring and there's no young people.
Yeah,
Very few.
and they are all super lazy.
Part of a crappy generation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
the
It is what it
wild
is.
world out there.
Yep. We're doing work behind a Seattle crew. Speaking of the gays, the Seattle crew was here working illegally in Idaho, and part of us taking over this contract is we have to like finish quote unquote the work that they were doing. So like all the trim outs they did it because there's like a bunch of final stage buildings. Everything's wrong. The work they did is atrocious. So we were like spent 2 days fixing all the finished buildings. And then today we went into the building that's just framed. It was like the rough-in plumbing. Cut out half of it, water and drain and vent, and have to redo it all. It's insane. Like, what were these dudes? They're it's the worst plumbing I've ever seen. Like, the project manager was like, "Yeah, I have no idea what they were doing." I was like, "When did you say anything?"
He probably doesn't know.
He doesn't. He doesn't really know. He just like, it looks crappy. We're like, well, it is. It's also illegal. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, I think it was like their 5th day there that an state inspector showed up and was like, "I want to see your cards," and they were all like, "Get out."
Yeah. They got iced.
Well, they're not that kind of illegal. You have to have an Idaho license to work in Idaho. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm about to call ICE on half of the workers there, though.
Oh, yeah.
We got Ukrainians and Russians working on the same job site. I was like, whoa, conflict is arising. And then there's the Mexicans just siding. I'm like, not a lick of English.
No.
One of them was driving around in a PT Cruiser. I was like, holy, yeah, let's go.
Dude, speaking of vehicles, how do you feel about an El Camino?
Gay as hell.
Come on. Dude, did you see the new one that's coming out?
They're making a new one?
2026?
No.
It's so sexy, dude.
The southern border is going wild right now.
I'm
They're
gonna-
rejoicing.
dude.
They're going to have it doing this in a month.
Yeah, dude. New El Camino. This thing is so badass.
You're disgusting. You disgust every bit of me.
Shut up, dude.
Do you remember the El Camino that was parked at that driveway that we drove by every single day at the Carpenter Loop house?
Look at that thing.
You're sick. You're a sick individual. Is it electric?
No, it's not.
That's a lie.
It's not.
That thing's not electric.
It's an El Camino.
El Camino. Who makes El Caminos?
GM. Chevy. It's a Chevy El Camino.
Yeah.
Things are sweet.
No.
I want to buy one.
Why?
Just for funsies.
What are you gonna put in the back?
Nothing.
There you go.
Can't carry shit in an El Camino.
It's just like a
It's about as useful of a truck as a Cybertruck.
dude. What are you talking about?
You mean you're gonna put a bunch of shit in the back of a Cybertruck? No way.
Drive at bullets in a Cybertruck.
Well, true.
Now we're talking.
Still not a useful truck.
Now we're talking.
It's just it could be a Humvee.
True.
Better.
All right, that's true.
I just, like,
Not a lot of not a lot of space in those things. That's
not a
true.
lot of bed space.
You can haul though. You can haul
Supposedly.
just about anything in those things. Not very far, but yeah.
Can you imagine? Some guy just hauling a giant. Oh, that's what I want to see. I want to see a fifth wheel attached in the bed of a Cybertruck.
You have to drill it into the roof.
That would be funny looking.
I wonder if they sell a package for that.
Come on, Elon. Where's the fifth wheel package?
Elon, come on, autism boy.
I saw a bright red, high gloss Cybertruck last week.
Dude, the people around here, it's not just that we have like a million Cybertrucks. All of them have wraps.
Yeah.
Like, What are we doing?
because the silver looks shitty.
True. Remember when we were in Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte, and Eric was like, "Yeah, we look at all these cool Cybertrucks." We were like, "They're all the base silver. These are gay."
Yeah.
He's like, "What do you mean?" And we're like, "Every single one in Coeur d'Alene has some ridiculous wrap on it."
I think the matte black ones with the black rims and the tinted
So
windows
sick.
are kind of sick. I don't mind a Cybertruck.
Dude, when every
think they're
time I
cool.
see one, I'm like, "Ooh, it looks like a spaceship."
I think they're cool. If I had the money,
Dude, they're huge.
the thing is, if I had the money to afford a Cybertruck,
I'd buy a different car.
I would not be buying a Cybertruck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I already owned like 10 vehicles, then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a Cybertruck.
Yeah. Be a good move. I'd get me a Jeep Cherokee. Sport model. Oh, come on. No? Not sold in the Jeep Cherokee?
You and all the blonde white milfs driving around their Jeep Cherokees.
Yeah, but I'd make it cool, dude.
Do you mean like a Wrangler?
No, hell no. Those things are ass. I'm talking
Jeep
sport
Cherokee.
sport Cherokee, yeah.
Just a regular old 4-door Jeep SUV.
Matte black, charcoal gray rims, yellow brakes. Now we're talking.
You
It's a comfortable ride, dude.
just sound like a suburban housewife.
Comfortable ride.
Probably.
Thing rips, baby.
You know what's funny? You wouldn't fit in a Jeep.
Yeah, I would. I've been in them.
Have you?
I've been in the Cherokee. They're great.
When we bought
Wranglers, I do not fit in.
when we bought our Explorer, we test drove a couple of Jeeps. They were too small. Lengthwise. You dick. Lengthwise. My head was like,
Okay,
I
you
was
were
like,
in the
if
small one.
If I extend my neck,
If you get the regular utility Cherokee, yeah, I'm talking the sport like LE bullshit. It's all upgraded. It's bigger. They're sick as hell, dude.
I'll take your word for it.
They're awesome.
I think Jeeps are kind of gay.
Wranglers are gay.
What are the bigger ones? They're like square, like a Wrangler, but they're bigger. Jeep. I don't remember what they're called. You know what they're called?
Wrangler.
No. They're like same shape as a Wrangler, but they're longer. They're 4-door. They have a little bed in the back.
Oh, the
Little
truck,
bed.
the Rebel. No, the Jeep. It's the Jeep truck, the Wrangler truck.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
Just small little bed.
about.
in the
Hideous. Yeah.
back. I think they're better than a Cherokee.
Come on.
They're like smaller version of a Explorer or a.
I'm talking the big one, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It rips too.
I'm sure it does.
Like 600 HPs, dude.
600 HPs. Funny.
Nah, I wouldn't get that. I'd get the Ram, the old Ram TRX, boo 900 horsepower for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things ripped past me one time, and it blew my mind. I was like, "Wow, a truck should not be moving that fast." It was unbelievable.
Maybe the old Ford Lightning,
Okay,
fully electric, 1,000 horsepower.
okay. If you're gonna get
No,
something that looks like
I really want the Hummer EV.
is that electric?
Mm.
I think I've
Crab
seen
walks,
that.
dude.
Oh, I have seen that. You're gonna use that 0 times in your life.
It's not true. Be a parallel parking wizard.
I just do it in the middle of an intersection.
Yeah. As
Just pull out, stop, and
As I was coming into an intersection, I would just be like, turn my signal and just go. Just all the time. People would be like, holy shit, look at this guy.
oh. What's max speed on the crab walk?
Probably like 5 miles an hour. You got 4 tires facing this direction.
They just
Can't be going too
take
fast.
the limiter off.
Just the whole vehicle comes off of the axle.
That'd be so sick. That'd be sick, dude.
It would be sweet, dude.
Buy an old folks home, just crab walk at 30. What the hell? All the geese in there are gonna be losing their minds.
All these modern contraptions these days, man.
I remember back in my day.
Back in my day, we had to crank start our vehicles.
Crank start. If you didn't, call it a slur and move on. Dude, I bet those old folks' homes are riddled with racial slurs.
Of course. Of course.
Brutal. That's why them Jamaican boys are always punching them.
The old folks?
Yeah, there's
The geese?
Jamaican orderlies that are beating the geese. I call them the N-word.
Your algorithm is weird, dude.
What, you're not on. You don't hear about the Jamaican lads beating
No,
the
it
geese.
didn't. No.
They're getting out of line, dude.
Speaking of, my algorithm is taking a turn.
Might as well, actually.
It is. I don't know why. I don't know where the violence came from.
Okay, yeah. So me too. Recently, today I was in class, obviously scrolling reels, and it was like these gender reveal parties are getting out of control, and it was a car that it was like driving and then lost control and was sideways, and hit the front of a semi. Presumably there was someone in the back. The semi was moving towards them as well, and there was a spray. I was like, okay, first of all, who put that caption on there? Second of all, who posted it? Third of all, why am I seeing this now?
Yeah.
It's alarming.
To that point, I just randomly in the last few days, like fights and like murder.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Like what?
It's crazy.
Just some.
Let's be
it's
honest,
like
my algorithm's kind of been there,
It's
though.
like avoid the Cisco gas station in Detroit. And it's just this girl like breaks a champagne bottle on a glass, and then this girl comes out of the car like just guns her down right in front of them. I'm like, what? Why am I watching this?
It's alarming.
Where did this come
I went from 9/11 to that. I was like, well, that's not the worst.
The 9/11 ones, thanks to you, I got flooded with for like
You're
3
welcome.
days, and then they were gone.
You're welcome. I popped like 3 or 4 of them into the
know.
group chat. I was
I
like, well,
know.
that's going to be a mess for those.
No. It's bad because over time, all of our algorithms are going to be the same.
They're bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I refrain from sending a lot of stuff in there because I'm like, this is detrimental to the
I
algorithm.
almost sent some super violent ones. I was like, if I send it,
If you
it's gonna
send
be
it, then it's
more
you're
in
like,
the
oh, you
algorithm.
like this.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
So now I'm doing that thing where like I'm ready to go, and as soon as I see it's a violent, like a
Skip it.
fighting or murder one, I'm like,
You gotta frown so your camera thinks you don't like it.
oh.
Or you just hold it down and hit not interested. That also works too.
I've never done that once in my life.
You haven't done that?
Too much work.
You gotta do it.
I either scroll quick or I watch most of
You
it.
gotta clean it up. I've been on I guess what are these people called? Furries? All over my thing, dude.
Oh jeez,
It's
dude.
alarming. Not because I'm like want to watch these
Uh-huh.
people wear
No,
tails and stuff. It's because the
course.
comments are the best.
Oh yeah.
You open it up and it's like hate from Zimbabwe. Like, yes. Hate from your mother. Ignore all the positive comments. I'm like, yes, thank you. This is hilarious.
I
A
love
lot
the
of
ones-
that recently.
I love the reels where they like make a song out of the comment section.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, there's some
Those are funny.
there's some
ones,
really
too.
good ones. There's some brutal ones in there.
My favorite one of all time is the black dude with the massive forehead.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Really?
No.
It starts out like a sniper's dream. And it goes through like all the
And it's like
comments.
it's like the chanting like middle
Yeah.
middle ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit rules. Those are good. I've seen some terrible ones. The comments get me every time.
every time.
If I see a
dude.
video that I'm like, why is this? I'm like, oh, I hit the comments. I'm like, whoa, whoa. People are brutal on the internet.
Dude, people are hilarious
Dude,
on the internet.
the Instagram ads, next time you get an ad, hit the comments. It's just going to say, nice try, Diddy. Every single one is the funniest thing.
On any ad.
Any ad, if you're
That's
scrolling
awesome.
through reels, it'll be like an ad, and it's like kind of like a decent ad. It's for like a movie or something. And you open the comments, it's all nice try, Diddy. I'm like, okay. Who has time to do this?
The internet is undefeated.
It's retarded. Well,
It's so good.
yeah, Instagram's a good place. Oh, so other people have been experiencing this this violence on their Instagram page. I saw a reel about it in class, and it's like, why is my reel is all violence and murder. I was like, huh, something must be going on. I opened the comments, and the first, the top comment is, "Why is my racism app turning into violence?" I was giggling. I was laughing in class. Jacob's like, "What are you laughing about?" I was like, "Don't worry about it, dude."
Does he sit there and pay attention during class? And you're just
Yeah, kind of.
bullshitting
He's
on
like
your phone?
total ADHD, so he like has to pay attention while he plays with his. Yeah, he's like his
Not a good sentence to stop. Stop
like
saying.
he's always clicking his pen and like cracking his fingers and like snapping his elbow and like
Speaking of, dude, I was cracking my fingers today,
yeah
and I was trying to get this little front one,
yeah.
and I just like pushed down to do it, and it didn't crack, and now it hurts like hell. I don't know what I did to it, but it hurts.
What are you possibly doing? Over
I
there?
don't know.
You got to figure it out, Mark. You're
usually-
falling apart.
I'm usually
one pinky
quite
at a time.
successful when it comes to cracking my.
Why are you going for the little
Fingies.
ones? Who does that?
I always do.
I go bottom, middle. I guess I get both in one. I'm an elite cracker, dude.
I get this one.
I'm a 2-in-1
I get
kind of
this
guy.
one. I can't do the middle one.
Creep.
It's weird. Have me a bruchacho, dude.
That's loud.
I mean, have a little couth. Sorry for the noise. Numbnuts over here can't pull.
What do you want me
beer
to do?
out
It
softly.
slower?
Yeah.
Pause.
And
Continue.
no, please.
What?
Well,
Yeah. The old racism app.
that's funny.
That's gonna live with. That's gonna stick with me for a while. That and the gay. No, the the Jew pedophile Jew.
Was that where
Jewish
you saw
pedophile.
that?
No. I forget where I saw that.
You know what I was listening today? I listened to Bert Kreischer on the past weekend with Theo Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible podcast.
I started it. I'm kind of annoyed with Bert right now.
Really?
I Berted out. I watched too much Two Bears One Cave, and I was like, all right,
I can't do that show.
I need a
mean,
Bert. I need a
can,
Bert
but
break.
He's a lot.
Yeah.
He's coming
Oh, yeah.
to Spokane. So is Matt Rife.
Yeah, you would go to that.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Sicko.
Except the ad, he looks like an emo gay boy.
Hot newsflash, he is.
No, come on.
Come on.
He's not even remotely emo. But in
Yeah,
the
I know.
ad going around Instagram, he looks ridiculous.
It just looks
What was
weird
that?
in his pictures because he's so pale.
Yeah. Suppose you're right about that.
Yeah. He's like a vampire.
I will not be going because odds are we will all be in California that week.
Oh, yeah. California love.
If we all go to California, what's your plan?
I'll go the whole time.
You gonna fly or you gonna drive?
I don't know.
Because I was thinking, my family and Anna, Niggy, and Baby, and you, and I don't know if Lanny's coming or not, but
Yeah, she will be.
we should all rent like a 15-passenger van and just just make a trip out of it, dude.
I'm going to have to put Luca down in that case.
No, we'll just bring tablets and they'll just watch movies the whole time.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
I know.
Nah, I'll take his tab. I'll rile him up.
I was just thinking,
But I'll
like,
hit him with a people's elbow.
I was thinking if there's like a bunch of adults, we just rip the whole thing straight.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like I think it's like 14 and a half hours.
Yeah, we're not stopping.
No. I mean, I could take my wife's car and then
Well,
because
we could
Mom
just,
and Claire are gonna fly.
yeah, definitely.
But maybe I don't know. Maybe you and Lanny just go with Anna and Nikki or something, and we just caravan down there.
Yeah, we can look at pricing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're gonna have a baby too, so We might have to stop a decent
is
number
true.
of times. And Christine is the worst. Let me tell you.
She complains.
No, she just has to pee every 2 seconds.
Tell her to stop drinking water.
Last time I took her beverage away from her.
Not allowed to drink water.
Hey, no energy drinks for you. No
14
coffee.
hours, no coffee,
No
no
water.
water.
She's
Can't
the
hold your pee, you're
worst,
out.
dude. There are times when we leave and like 20 minutes in, she's like, I have to pee. I'm like, we just got going.
We'll turn 14 hours into 16 real quick.
Real quick.
Stopping is the worst, dude.
I don't think that I could make it like to Seattle in like under the time that Google Maps says with her.
Oh, really?
That's so close. When I go by myself, I beat it by a half an hour.
Do you stop?
I stop for gas if I have to.
If I'm full tank of gas, I'll beat it by 45.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on how, it all
Sometimes
depends.
I stop twice.
It just
and I beat
depends
by a
on
half
just
hour.
depends on the pass.
Yeah, well, the pass is usually good these days
Yeah.
because they rerouted half
Oh
of it.
yeah, it's so much better.
Yeah, you don't even see the other side of it for several miles.
I made it to like north, like Snoqualmie area, in like 4 hours, and I think it was like 13 minutes, but I was going 100 the entire time. In ye old truck. It was crazy.
I like road trips. I like speeding. The
Yeah, I was by
side-
myself. I watched a movie while I was doing that.
Nice.
Blades of Glory.
Nice. I actually, it's probably a terrible habit,
Constantly.
but I like propping my phone up in the dash.
I put it in my dash. I can't even see
Yeah.
how fast I'm going.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. it's terrible.
terrible
It's
habit.
the worst.
I did that when I was driving to Seattle last time.
Yeah, I watched an entire movie.
I think I watched an entire good video
Nice. That's good stuff.
for like the first hour. I was like, wow. Time flies when you're watching TV while you're driving.
Yeah. 2 hours of my trip were gone, but I did it during the really boring parts, so
Oh.
I was like, whatever. Got to
That
the
is-
pass.
That
Pass
is a
rules.
brutal drive.
Yeah, it's so boring.
Once you get to the pass, then it's nice. But before that, it's just flat.
Dude, if you're by
Planes.
yourself, it's like,
Yeah.
it feels like forever.
Probably like the fastest road trip I ever took was here to Veneta, Oregon. 6 hours and 15 minutes.
That's crazy. That's an 8-hour drive.
But the entire gorge on I-84, which is like 180 miles, I was doing 110 miles an hour because my governor kicked in at 111. And I was on cruise control at 110 miles an hour the entire gorge. I didn't touch the brake. I was like, this is wild.
That's
I was,
great
like,
car patterns.
swerving.
That's a
Yeah.
good car pattern. You get hammered by a semi passing another semi.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's nuts, dude. Imagine driving in those semis.
And then on the same trip, as soon as I got south of Portland and was going down I-5, I was behind a cop who was doing like 95 miles an hour. And I was like half a mile behind him doing 95 miles an hour. And just like keeping a keen eye. I'm like, if that vehicle starts looking bigger, I'm slamming on the brakes.
If the brake lights flash, I'm done.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's
that
good
was for
stuff.
like the whole way down to Eugene. I was
That's
just
awesome.
behind this cop doing 95.
That's awesome. That drive's pretty boring too.
The gorge is not boring.
Yeah, no, that part's sick. That's with all the waterfalls and all that crapola.
Yeah, you're along the Columbia River for like
Oh,
2
yeah,
hours.
It's sick. That part is sick. I forgot.
But then like, actually I-5 is not that boring
That's the
from Portland to
2-lane?
Eugene. I think it's 3 north and 3 south.
3 south. Okay.
But I mean, here to Tri-Cities is boring.
Just to end up in Tri-Cities too.
And then the first little bit when you leave Tri-Cities before you get to the gorge is perfectly straight for like 30 miles.
Yeah.
It's nothing like road tripping in the Midwest. When I was over at Los Salette, we took all the vans to Kansas City.
Yeah.
There is a stretch where for like 2 hours you don't turn
Yeah.
I was like,
That's all of the Midwest. Everywhere you go it's just roads that go this way and roads that go this way. There's not a bend. There's nothing. It's insane. They didn't have to bend. It's all flat.
I drove the freshman van,
Bet you did.
which was Kleinsmith, Riggy,
Oh yeah. The Genetasio.
Julian. Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole class when they were freshmen. It was
Thomas
honestly-
Quain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brutal.
I mean, they were kind of a cool class.
They
as
were,
freshmen.
they were awesome.
Yeah.
No, they were cool all the way through. They were
Yeah.
just wild.
They're wild, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a whole thing. Father Daly and I were always racing the vans wherever we were going. So it was a whole thing. They were like, "Oh, Father Daly, we're going to beat you to Kansas City." So we're piling into the vans, right?
That's a
And I'm-
pretty good haul.
Oh yeah, it's a long ways.
10,
No, it's like 7.
7? That's right.
It's like 7 hours. So we're piling in the vans, right? And all 5 vans are parked in the street in between field house and the
Yep.
main building. And like I'm waiting, and there's one kid that we're waiting on. And I'm like, come on, because we're trying to get out of there, like at least at the same time.
Yeah.
And then we hear over the thing, Michael Genetasio, please come to the kitchen or whatever. And this is right as our last person shows up. So he gets up and he goes running into the school building, and Father Daly comes running out of the other door. And he like peels out, goes flying down the road. I'm like, come on. Anyways,
Foul play.
we beat him by 45 minutes.
Jeez. Kids are like, I want to pee. You're like, no.
Oh yeah.
Use a bottle.
What Kleinsmith is in that class?
Gerard.
Gerard. Yeah, he was like, "Hey, Mr. Barbios, I need to pee." I'm like, tough, dude. We're gonna hold it. I can't hold it. I'm gonna use a Gatorade bottle. I'm like, don't you dare use a Gatorade bottle.
You did? You banned him? We did that all the
I
time.
banned him from using a Gatorade bottle.
Dude, we did.
So we
all the time.
pulled over on the side of the road, made him pee the weeds.
Yeah, that's
Like,
before
anybody
the-
else got to pee?
We had buses.
We did not have that.
It sucked.
Yeah, 15 passenger vans.
We had a 40.
Kind of nice ones, actually, though. They're
Yeah,
pretty
well, they
decent.
were there when I was a freshman, and then Illinois passed a law that you couldn't use safety how a bus is safer than a 15 passenger. I don't know. They banned 15 passenger vans for transporting children around.
Probably just because of the driver.
Probably because you have to have a certificate CDL or whatever to drive those. So
Yeah.
we got a 40-person short bus and a 16-person short bus. Crushed those things
So
all
60
over.
or 16?
A 40 and a 16.
40 person, that's a big bus.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Crazy.
Hayes had his CDL and drove it.
Nice.
Took that thing everywhere.
That would have been convenient.
Yeah, it was nice.
Um,
Sucked though. Couldn't go fast.
yeah. Speaking of laws being passed, transition. This doesn't mean anything.
I will not transition.
Good.
You can't force me.
Yeah, I will not force you.
Best not try, Marcus. Had enough with this trip.
Fine, dude.
They're getting kicked out of the millie.
This isn't going to mean a lot to you, but it means a lot to me.
I know exactly.
Idaho
what you're
just
talking about.
passed private school tax refund,
That's awesome.
which is incredible.
Rolling in the doski, brother.
I mean, it should be
and all those
because
fat blue-haired liberals are crying about
because
it.
I pay taxes for public schools
Yeah,
that
so do
my
I.
kids don't go to.
So do I. I didn't go.
Yeah, stupid. And now I get to get a tax write-off for the tuition I pay.
That's sick.
Incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really cool.
Did it go through? I didn't follow up. It did?
Christine told me today that it passed.
Nice, dude. All those blue-haired lesbians were pissed.
Why?
Pissed. Because, Mark, the God-fearing people who send their kids
Somebody-
to private school were like, oh, they're going to get money, man. They should have to pay for it. It's like, shut up, dude. Go cry about something else. There's all kinds of, you guys can cry. Dude, actually, they don't complain about that anymore. Transgenders just got kicked out of the military. Michael Fonte is in the Air Force, and somebody who was,
I thought you were gonna say in transition.
he looks like he is. He's close enough. He's a little too slender. Somebody who worked in the same building as him in Korea was a tranny, booted yesterday. Big news amongst all the people over there.
Crazy.
I know.
Been seeing some baseball clips from old spring baseball.
Oh yeah. Is that started? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Spring training is alive and well, baby.
how's the young Jap doing?
It's not much at all.
No.
Throws an inning here and there. You know. Spring training, no one cares.
Good stretch. What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
He can throw.
you throw the slider. The slider.
Yeah, I haven't. the Schreider.
The slider.
I haven't looked up Dodgers stuff. I just occasionally scrolling. I'll see
Yeah. Who's the other pitcher?
player X on a new team hits a home run. Or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know. Blake Snell.
Blake. Hell yeah, brother.
Blake.
Blake. Blake.
Yeah, dude.
He's
Baseball
disgusting.
around the corner. Who? Blake Snell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just looks nasty. He's so long.
Mhm. Yeah, he gross. Gangly motherfucker.
Ugh. He's nasty, dude. Imagine that dude standing in your doorway at a late night.
He's
Dude, the other night I swore
Slender
someone.
Man.
Dude, it's Slender Man. The other night I was in my room. I think it was last night. I was doing homework, doing H-dub, just polishing off the last assignment. Do. Got my headphones on. I'm listening to a podcast, and I swear I heard the loudest bang upstairs, and I was like, "It's time, baby!" Rip my headphones off. Just go upstairs with nothing. What am I gonna?
he's ready
No
to
one's up
throw
there.
down.
Yeah, no one's up there, but I thought it was my moment. I think about that constantly.
Yeah.
Without a weapon either, I just bull rush someone and dump them, get them in a nice Kimura, put them out.
Nah, I'll have a weapon. I'll kill somebody.
Yeah, but not as much glory. I mean, it's glory, but imagine, But I got to pull them outside right in front of the Ring camera and then put them in a Kimura. Mom, did you get that?
Mom, send me the clip.
Mom, send me that clip, please. Texting it all to the news outlets. Constantly. That's my glory moment right there.
Beautiful.
Home intruder got his ass.
Have to.
Give him a little. Put him in reverse naked and just rib punch him.
Just be like, hey, I'll give you one chance to go outside. And then as he's running outside, just RKO him off the
Yeah,
porch.
be like, I won't call the cops if you leave right now. As he's sitting there, people's elbow him. And then choke him out. And as he's unconscious, grab his leg. And then count yourself. 1, 2, 3. It'd be so epic.
On the Ring camera.
On the Ring camera.
All the comments would be like, this is fake. This is staged.
I would post the audio from
Let's try
beforehand.
Diddy.
Nice try, Diddy. I'd post the audio from beforehand where I'm like, you got one chance to run. I won't call the cops. And then he runs out. Flying RKO off the steps. Brutal. I mean, that would hurt a lot for me too, so I'm out.
Yeah, you got to go to the right and hope that you land in the grass.
Yeah, I'll shoot right.
There you got it.
You can just shoot the hips,
You
though.
kill him, dude. Just face first on the sidewalk.
The man commits RKO murder amid burglary.
And because he let the offender run out of his house, he is going to
He's
prison.
going to prison for life.
It reminds me of the movie Felon. Have you seen the movie Felon?
No.
Oh, so good. Gotta watch it.
Is that what's that one movie called?
That's not a whole lot to go off of.
What's his name? Gerard Butler.
Drug
Where he's in
dealer.
jail and he's coordinating everything.
No.
And then what's that movie called?
Law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, the movie rules.
Great movie, dude.
Love that movie.
Yeah. Ooh, a lot of twists and turns in that movie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, Felon.
Every time it twists, I go,
Steven Dorff and Val Kilmer.
Val.
Val Kilmer's like an OG prisoner
Mm-hmm.
who like reads philosophy and is covered in tattoos and minds his own business.
Mm.
Gives inspiring advice. And Steven Dorff, stand-up human being, contractor, a
Contract killer or
No.
just construction worker?
construction contractor. Yeah, owns his own business, handyman type. But a dude breaks into his house. His wife wakes him up. He grabs a bat, runs downstairs, scares the guy out, chases him out in the front yard. The guy's reaching into his pocket, and he thinks he's pulling out a gun, so he hits him
You're within your rights.
in the head with a bat, just like 3 feet off of his property,
What jury's going to convict him?
and kills him. And he was pulling out the guy's wallet. He was giving back the wallet.
Jury's on
Stole
it. Jury's on the other team. He was reaching for his pocket. Jury's like, this guy's going. It's down. This guy's going scot free to give him back his wallet. They're all like, ooh.
So yeah, he goes to prison and drama ensues. Good movie though.
That sounds nice.
Really cool movie.
I like that. I
But
like.
it makes you think, like, man, just a good dude has his life in order, and just one.
Well,
not so
he must
great-
have been in California
Yeah, I don't remember.
because
where. In Idaho, that dude's not going to prison.
you can do whatever you want.
Maybe like jail for a few months.
Depending on, it's like an OJ trial situation, but reversed. If you know what I'm saying. An all white jury, you're probably gonna,
Probably fine.
you're probably fine. I don't know if you've ever seen the OJ doc, but there were a couple whites, and then all of a sudden, after they found a bunch of information, they were all black, and you're like, all USC fans too.
But the glove didn't fit. See,
Glove didn't fit.
yeah. So you can't quit.
It's true.
Those are the rules. I don't.
Those are the rules. Those are the rules.
Yeah. It says right here, the glove don't fit. Can't quit.
It said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy.
OJ. That was his. Who was his lawyer?
Was this Carl?
You mean he played? I mean, if you're gonna get a lawyer, get that guy.
Yeah.
He played.
Yeah.
He played everyone.
Yeah.
He made it about race the
Dude,
first day.
He goes
Awesome.
on. He is a recurring guest on God Bless Football with Stu Gatz.
The,
Yeah, the
lawyer for
lawyer.
OJ.
Yeah.
Does he defend OJ every time?
No, he does football picks.
Dude, he must have gotten a bag from that trial.
Dude,
Now he just makes football picks.
no, he's still a lawyer.
Oh.
He's just a friend of the show. He's a friend of Stugatz. Dude, it's Stugatz, and then the group that calls in and does picks is
Good thing Mike didn't pick that up.
Mojo Rollins, who was like a subpar MLB player, and Chris Gronkowski,
His little brother.
who's just gambles and parties his life away.
Oh yeah.
And then Carl, whatever his last name is, I don't remember.
Lutz.
No. And then this dude named,
They're just random fellas.
I don't remember his name, but he's like a party coordinator in like Miami or something. And these four dudes like somehow all know each other. And they like once a week are on God Bless Football picking NFL games. So random.
Dude. OJ's lawyer.
Yeah. I don't remember his last name, but
That's wild.
he's absurd.
I had no idea.
And his voice is ridiculous.
Is it? Is he ancient by now?
He's like, well, Stu Gatz.
whoa, dude.
I didn't make him black.
What do you?
I'm trying to accurately
You didn't
represent
just
him.
make it black. You made him slavery black.
I'm just telling you what he sounds like, bro.
What does he sound like?
I'm not gonna do it again.
I believe today that the Cowboys are gonna win.
Kinda. It's very sing-songy.
Sing-songy, preachery. 1892-y. All right.
You can like hear. You could imagine him in a courtroom.
Oh, that's not what I was.
Preaching to the
I didn't think you were gonna say courtroom. Not gonna lie.
As a lawyer, not a defendant.
Okay. In the courtroom, he stole from a gas station.
No, but he talks about the trial, and he goes, you know, regardless of what's true, not true, or however it all turned out, or what the public believes, me and my team did the best lawyer job in the history of law, if you ask me. Like,
Yeah, because you acquitted a
kinda.
murderer. Double homicide.
yeah, an axe murderer.
Knife.
You got it.
Is it a knife?
Was it? Lame.
He said.
I don't think you said that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
If you're knifing someone, you have to go.
Yeah, it's true.
How else would you do it?
Oh yeah, that was in my feed yesterday too.
A knifing? Those are
Just some
brutal.
dude knifed a cop.
Can't
And
watch it.
I'm like, what's happening?
Can't watch knifings. It's surprising that knifings are harder to watch than people getting shot.
Well, because
Because if people get,
because you
it's
imagine
odd.
yourself stabbing someone, it's so
Well, it's
personal.
way worse.
Yeah.
The shooting, and it's weird how bodies fall when they're shot. It does not really like the movies.
No.
They always like spaz and then like crumple. It's so
Mm-hmm.
weird. Ugh. Okay, why are we talking about now all those images are back. Been on
And our
I've
phones
seen-
are listening.
Yeah,
now we're
it's
gonna
be
see
brutal,
anymore.
dude. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna watch a couple reels before I go to sleep. Brutal.
Just stabbings.
Can't be
Algorithms,
watching that,
man.
dude.
You
I've seen
gotta
too
control
many.
the
dude.
algorithm.
I've seen some stuff, brother.
Yeah.
Not on reels. It just
Joe Rogan was talking about how he sees like assassinations.
yeah, oh,
He's
yeah.
got like a friend or two, and they like share like assassination
Mm-hmm.
videos. And I was like, they're not assassination videos on
yeah,
Instagram. And then I looked it up.
yeah.
There certainly are.
There certainly are.
Whoa!
There's way worse ones just on the internet. I forget what there used to be this website. Me and Pete and Rox used to peruse
The
it every
dark
once in a
web.
while. Not the dark web. I forget what it was called. But it had like all the death videos and stuff, and the
Death.com.
the muzzies. No, the,
It's not.
No, it's not death.com. I forget what it's called. Anyways, they had like the muzzies, like
Death.org.
I believe in all things. I like but, and then they'd like chop off some dude's head. I don't know why we watched them, but we did. We were like, oh, don't watch that, and then be like, all right, one more.
Yeah.
It's
Human
horrible.
beings are obsessed with
It's gross. Ugh.
grossness.
Yeah, I stayed off there for a while. Now Instagram's just putting it right back in my face. I
Yeah.
say, sir, I'm done with this.
Damn you, Graham.
Bring back the 9/11.
Let's take a break.
Copy that. I have to pee.
Come back with some questions.
Ooh.
Questions for the host.
Love it.
See you in a sec.